Hello, everybody. This is Wendy with Wendy's Paper Junk. Oh, and I have some news and I have something to show you and blah, blah, blah. So, I'm calling these mini holiday albums slash inserts because there's a second way that I thought of using these. But anyway, let me tell you why I'm a little late is because beginning of summer, I mentioned I am moving my craft room and bedroom to the basement, and then I had some issues down there with mold, and there was some other crap going on. And finally, because it's a concrete basement, brick wall, concrete bricks and all that. Finally, everything's painted except for the floor needs one more coat, which is going to be this Friday. So it has the weekend to dry. Then I have all week to get moved in. I do have half of my stuff crammed into a closet down there. So that means I'm like in transition. So half of my craft stuff is here, half is down there. It's just been a mess. But I'm hoping I will be set up and in there before the 16th, which is my birthday. I won't tell you how old I am, but 16th is my birthday. I should have a whole new setup. So I'm excited. So that's my news. Okay. Anyway, I have this, I'm calling it a mini holiday album. You can do it for any holidays. And then I'm also going to show you how to do it as an insert for your journal. And I didn't do a Halloween junk journal this year because I just haven't had time because I've been working on my room. So I wanted to do something Halloweeny, so I did this. So it's tied with a bow, and you take it off, and let me move. Okay. Let me take that out of the way. Okay, here we go. So here is the front. So we're going to go one way first of all. So here's the front. So we got the 31st. And then we open it up. And then, so we have a tag here that says, "Here lies whatever." And then most of my pockets have a plastic film on it. So this is basically for photos, for your Halloween photos and some, memories to write down. So you have you have a tag here that you can pull out, but you can put a photo in here in its place. And so then you flip it again. And then we have the Black Cat Society. Okay, so you have where you can write and you can put a photo. There's a little tag here with a girl and her kitty. So we have that. And then we flip it again. And we have, now this is a big photo spot here. Here, I'll show you. And it's a side one, so you can put, you put your photo here. And then, so you have this tag with a owl on it, and it says "Trick or Treat" on the back. And then, of course, you can open this up and you have some fun spot here. You can either put picture on it or journal or whatever. So we have this one that goes right there. Got a haunted night with some ribbons. Okay, so that's it for this side. So I'm going to close it back up and we're going to go the opposite way. So this is the witches. So we have cast a spell, wishful thinking, and then you have a little tag here with a photo area, so it could be double. And then here you have just magic in the air, and it has just blank area to journal in or glue photos. And you have the witch, and then you flip it again, and we have crows. So this time, instead of using clear plastic, I used tracing paper to see through. So then you have things that go bump in the night. And like I said, you can replace it with a photo, your Halloween photos. And then on this side, you just have a little Halloween-y tag here, haunted night. And I left the tombstone blank to write on it. Okay, so then you have this last page, Okay, I didn't do anything on that page because it's, let's face it, it is an awesome graphic. This one, Haunted Estate. So this is a fun fabric, like belly band. So when you pull this out, you have this. And this is a plastic sleeve. So this can like hold like your, you know, super special, you know, pictures or whatever. So you have this on the front. And then you open it up and you have all dressed up, and then you have a photo mat here to put your photos in, or, you know, put a card in, whatever, you know what to do. So, and I kept put fringe on the plastic sleeve, and this just to keep it kind of protected, and you can tuck it back behind this fun lace. And then on this back side, there is a big pocket, so you can put big journal tags, you can store more photos, notes, or whatever. But I just made a fun little journal. Let me just show you first. It's a journal, has ghost on it. I did put a little a little ghost tag on it, and it's just all white paper, you know, just to do whatever. And then on the back side here, there's just, I wanted to use up more of the paper. So I put some of the leftover ephemera little signs and a couple sheets of cardstock. So, and then I just stuck that in like this. But this was made, if you notice, this little journal here is made without sewing or staples. It's just glued in and it's locked in, and it is awesome. And I will show you how to do that in a video as well. So this is what the spine looks like. It's pretty cool. And then you have a notebook, easy peasy notebook. All right, so, and that goes in the back. Now, you could, if you want, here, let me, I don't think this is long enough, but, so one of the ways you can attach your, yeah, it wasn't long enough, that's why I didn't use it, is put your ribbon on, and then glue a piece of paper over this. It could be whatever themed paper or whatever, and it'll hold your ribbon in place, and, you know, then it's just attached. Since this, my holiday ribbon wasn't long enough, I decided to use the purpley organza, so I didn't glue it in place, you know, so I just, you know, use this big fluffy stuff, and I just thought it added some oomph to it. And there we go. So it could be a table piece. It holds your memories of the holiday. And I also wanted to put a little spot to put the date on, the year. I need to do that still. So it could be from last year, you know, 2021. If you had pictures and memories you want to, you know, add. But I figured the date and, you know, whatever date it's for. But you could do one for Christmas. It's super, super easy. So that is my Halloweeny, my Halloweeny project. So let me go back over here. Now I wanted to show you just real quick. I wanted to do one solely out of book pages to put in the insert of a journal. Let me move my, so I had and I didn't use one, I didn't cut this one bit with scissors. I just tore it at my desk. So let me show you. Basically, okay, so this is a big book page, okay? If you have a big book page that you want to use, all you do is you fold it in half. I mean, well, almost in half. Have a 1/4 inch overlap, so this can be, so you can fold it like this. and this comes down. So what you'll do is, so if you have a big book page, a big enough book page to fold in half like this, okay, so you have 1/4 of an inch of a flap, and then you just come back, and what you do is clip the flap corners, okay, and then hopefully I haven't, come over here and put some glue. Oh, and on the bottom. Sorry, just the bottom. And then and since it's got this torn look, I'll tear it. Okay. So then that is basically your pocket, your back pocket. Okay, so that's made. But if you don't have a big enough piece for this back pocket, let me just switch gears here real quick and show you. Hold on. Let me grab a book. These, unfortunately, are still up here. I still have a ton of, say you just have a regular, you know, book size like this. Okay. So, let's tear those two. All you're going to do, I'll just do 2 at a time. So, if you have 2 book pages, and if you turn around, and if this is too small for you, which, because you're going to, you know, each layer is going to be smaller. You could do this size, which is a small size, which I'm going to do one this size too. But if you want a bigger size, all you do is, so get that that 1/4 inch flap, okay, and then decide how tall you want it. You might not want it this tall. Oops. Let's see, because I think this is end up taller than, yeah, I'm going to cut mine down just a little. So, anyway, okay. So you just need to do a flap on one side, not the whole thing. So, oops. All right. Oh, I always forget this, cutting the little corners. It does help, so just cut your corners. Since you're using two pieces instead of just folding the one, if that's how you're doing it, make sure you put a line of glue on this side, and make sure you get the bottom, and then we're just going to try to get it on there semi-straight. Now, I didn't, so then I just need to cut my one down. Make sure you don't cut the other piece of paper. Okay. That was just the top part, you know, was bigger. So, you got this, and then I will, for this one, I'm going to I might as well keep that out. All right, so this is how to use it with 2 pieces of paper. This is how to do it with just a bigger one. Okay, so we got 2 going. Okay, so the next part is super easy. So like I said, all I did was grab, this is all out of the same book. So what I did was I just tear it out a sheet, and kind of measured how much of a space I wanted around it, which this is, and then I just tore it. And then what you do is, so this first flap, you want to fold it around the left side of this back pocket. So it goes like this. Okay, so this back flap, which you don't need it this big, I just wanted to use my scissors to cut off all the excess. So I got tired of trying to I got tired of trying to make it all nice and straight by tearing. All right, so then all you do is, oops. Okay, and you glue it down. So the flap's on the back side because we're cover that up. So then you have it this way. Okay, don't worry about what you're seeing because we'll be able to cover that up. So just like for this, I'll show you. I took a piece of paper, a book page, and what I did was, you can do either way. You can go this way, whatever way you want. So basically, I just laid it up here to see how much I kind of want to go in this far, and then I kind of just folded it up to see where I wanted it. So this is what I did at my computer desk the other night. This is how I did it. I just folded and then I ended up tearing. Okay, so then that gives me the size. And then I screwed it over how much of a gap I wanted. I didn't use any measuring whatsoever. So then all I did was I folded this edge over. So oops. Oh yeah. Oh, duh. Okay, so I folded that edge over. So now, same thing we just did. I will add some glue to the inside of this flap. And then, depending how I want it to lay. Okay. So, that's for the first layer. Okay. Second layer, you're going to do the same thing, but on the opposite side. Okay. So, let me go with this one since I already have it ready. I think. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so I did same exact thing. I laid it down. I just eyeballed how much I wanted around it. Okay. And then the right side of this is where you wanted to fold. Okay. So the flap is on the right side of this. So let me cut this down. You really don't need that big of a flap, but I mean, I'm going to cover it anyway. Okay. So, like I said, there's the back page. This is the page we just added. And then this side, I just put it where I want it. And glue it on to the right side. Okay. So now you have this side and then this. Or you have this side. Okay. Let me do, I'm going to get 2 done at a time. How fabulous is that? I'm just going to keep using. Okay. So then, like I said, we're doing left side. So what I do is I'll figure out how far down I want it. And And I don't mind having, like, for this one's going to be, I'm kind of just tearing because I kind of like that look for this one. Okay, so then I lay it back down, find out how far away I want it, and then I kind of open this up and fold it over. So once I know where, so this goes on the right hand side. All right, so all right, I had a spot there. All right, so same thing, we're gonna glue it. And I'm gonna tear off that piece. Okay. Let's kind of eyeball it. Okay, so now we have this basically, so it's kind of like an accordion. And you can stop when you want, you can keep going down as far as you want. This one I went pretty far. I have 2 more after this, so, but like I said, I need to cut the flaps shorter because let's glue it to it. And just keep doing opposite sides. Okay. So when you first started, you did the left. Second page you attach to the right. Next page you attach to the left. And then you come back and attach to the right. And you just keep going back and forth, back and forth. Let me add this one. And then I did one more little tinier one. All right, so this is all for this one. So you can open it this 1, 2, 3, and then you have your big pocket back here, which I probably will hand tear. Or then you can open it this way. You got this and this. Okay, so that is my set for that one. This one, let me go ahead and let's see. So at least you'll have the base. This is the basic body of it. Everything else is gonna be just making it to your taste, your aesthetic. And so I am so excited, you guys, to be finally in a big space. I won't have to worry about winter cold. I'll have, you know, and it's gonna be perfect. So I'm really excited. It's just the moving part and having to reorganize everything, get everything out of all the bags and the tubs, and it's just, that part is a mess, you know. Like, all of this will be thrown in tubs. It's on my desk so I can haul it down to the basement, and then it comes to resetting up stuff. I have 3 desks down there, big ones too. So I will have space. hopefully I'll have better lighting is the thing. Definitely better lighting. Sometimes I don't even have to cut because this might be already. Anyway, so be on the lookout. Like I said, this weekend it's finishing up the floors, so and then all of next week hopefully I'll be able to start hauling stuff. I'm moving the majority of it by myself, and it's a lot of heavy stuff. My sewing machines, all your crafting stuff. You know how it is. Especially when you're a hoarder of this stuff, and so it might take me a bit to get really set up, but I will get there. My goal, like I said, my goal is by the 16th, and we'll see how it goes. Now that I've talked your guys' ear off, like I said, you see how, I mean, this can totally be like a never-ending back and forth thing. So, okay. Let me get this last little. Okay. Now, I kind of did this the fast version way because I didn't. If you're using like scrapbook or heavier duty, thicker paper, or even not, you just might want to crease the edges just so they. Okay, so now the embellishment part is basically all up to you. I don't have much by me, but I'm thinking these will be floral. One might be a I don't know, floral in nature, but so basically you start however you want. You can ink it. You come in, you can get paper and, outline your, pages and glue them in if you want to do that. For this one, I'm going to use all book pages. I'm thinking, just how to use, well, after, trying to pack some stuff, I definitely need to use my book pages. I tend to stack them, and let me get rid of that. Got to take the seam off. Let me get rid of. Well, you know what? All this. So I should have inked before, but I wanted to make sure I get this done so you guys can see how fun. And these are old book pages from this dictionary, so they're kind of thin, so I will definitely be putting some more book pages on it. And I don't know what I might do yet, but I got time here, I think. Oh, I don't know how long it's been. I might have totally went over my time, but I want to add. So these, oh, the last thing you guys do is you add your tie. So like once it's all done, said and done, then pick out whatever tie, ribbon, string you want, and you know, fix it around and then attach it to the back, especially if you're going to use these as inserts into your journal or happy mail. You know, this could be happy mail too. So, you know, it's kind of up to you. So when I say I want to use different types of book pages, that meant I kind of want to layer a bunch of them. And since I gotta see, I'm gonna use some different greens because this I think is gonna be floral or nature or whatever. Oh wait, wrong one. Where's my other? Well, and it would help if you had your book pages out and ready to go. Let me see here. All right. Like I said, I'm just tearing. I better tear a few. Just basically, I just kind of want the different colors. And this is from my sewing. And then this. Okay. So. Huh, look at this. This is the month of roses. I might have to use this. Who says you need... Huh. Okay, so I need something else behind that. Ugh. Where is my... This... And you can use different color ink. Sorry, I was lost here in my thought going, what? Different color inks. You know, you could play around. And then this one. Let's use. And then, since I have some leftover scrappy stuff, let's see. What do I have just laying? I do have this. Okay. I want to kind of jag it. Hold on. Make it kind of jagged. Okay. So then I need... look at this. A little piece. So what I'll do here... What do you guys think? I can also stitch it down. Add some stitching to it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. Ta-da! I love the pause button. Okay, so I just did, I wanted to add a little stitching on this. And this is going to be the... I need a little bit like that. Yep. I need a little bit like that, a little bit like this. Okay. Hopefully this will work. And then, oops. Let me get that. Okay. Here we go. This is the first flap. Who knew that had the month of roses on it? How fun is that? So this will be floral in design. Oops, let me put that. Okay. So here is the front flap. Okay. That's what it's going to look like. Can you guys, I can't ever tell through the camera if I'm giving you a good shot of this or not. So then you'll be able, when you flip it over, I'll have, you know, I'll put cardstock or something or more book pages and just continue on. I might do one side floral and then one side butterflies or insects or maybe something else. Maybe antique-y. Maybe just note taking on this side, you know, journaling spots on one side and maybe all the fun stuff on it. I don't know. There's so many things you could do. It's just ridiculous. So that is my not so quick thing. So I hope you guys enjoy. Bear with me while I am totally moving to a new spot. Like I said, I'll probably have 2 weeks of flip-flopping with some videos and just trying to get set up. It's going to be a huge ordeal, but I'm excited about it. So like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.